Okay, my first question for you. So first of all, tell me how many people are there in your immediate family, Alex?
I have 4 families. We have 4 family. 4 members in our family.
Okay.
Um, Me, my little sister, and my parents.
Okay, so how to say there are four people in my family and in Isles, of course, room. So we can say the first option, there are four of us in my family. There are four of us in my family, my dad, my sister, me, and my mom. Okay, so this is the first one. Or you can say for people make up my immediate family. So my immediate family. And you know that your immediate family is a close family, including mom, dad, sister, brother, or maybe grandparents. But you know, your extended family, bigger one, includes cousins, aunts, uncles. Okay, so we have two families, like immediate and extended. Okay, so, oh, what is this? So you have two options here. So there are four of us, or for example, there are five of us in a classroom. There are five people, so you can use this way, or make up. The word make up can be used for this question. Well, and tell me, do you get along well with your family?
Yeah, but I actually don't understand.
Okay, so first of all, let me explain. Of course, it's really normal because you're learning, so it's okay. Just in IELTS test, part one, part two, part three. So you know that you will be asked some questions in part one that are some direct general questions about you. So you answer them directly, and that's like, you have about 25 to 30 seconds for each question. Because this is part one, maybe about, between 8 to 11 question will be asked maybe. So just, you can make your answer about, for example, one line. So, but first, avoid giving short answers, just yes, no. And if you don't understand, it's not good to ask for paraphrase here because there are some general questions, so you shouldn't ask for paraphrase. So, for example, sorry, I didn't get, because this is part one. Okay, in part one and part two, you are not allowed to ask for paraphrase or something like this because you didn't get the meaning. But I want to, but here we are training, so you're learning, so let's do it. Do you get along well with your family? What is the meaning of get along well? Means to have a good relation. Okay, so
Yeah.
you have a good relationship with your family members. So you can say yes or no, but don't say uh, yes, yes, I do, and that's it, no. So first, yes or no.
Well, in general, we get along well, but there's a little bit distant between me and my mom because we're having a bit fights when I was, in the puberty time. So yeah, but mm, we still have a well relationship. It's not that bad.
Yeah, okay, very good. So you can say that, yes, just another point that you need to pay attention in part 1 and of course part 3. So yeah, some questions are asked and you need to paraphrase the words that you hear in questions. So what is that? So when I say when I hear get along, I can't answer with the same word immediately after getting my question. I need to use another word. So I can say get on. Okay, get on is another word that you can use as get along. We get on well. Okay, so which means we have a good relationship. So you can say, you want to say yes, most definitely, of course, yes, we do, yes, we do, for example, and then you can say, yes, we do, no, we don't. It's like, you can use them, but it's better to actually use better alternatives. Like, yeah, most definitely. Yeah, of course. I can say, yes, almost, yes. So different phrases. Here you say yes. You can say, I used to, I don't know, maybe to argue, or I used to have some conflict with my mom when I was, I don't know, younger, I don't know, for example, younger, or for example, 3 years ago or something like this. So I used to argue. I used to have some conflicts with my mom, okay? But there is no, okay, here, there is no sibling rivalry, or it is no, okay, sibling rivalry. So what is the meaning of this? Okay, like you and your sister, and normally it's like, I don't know, like some conflicts with between sister and brothers, like, okay, who is better, who can, for
Oh,
example. So it's like this. Normally, everyone can have this, especially when you are at the same age. So it's like, I don't know, we sometimes we compete, like we compete each other at home, but there is no. So we can say, no, there is no sibling rivalry. So we get on. So we get on really well. Okay, now I have new words, and in addition to different grammatical structure. So that's really important. We are, GRA, vocabulary resource, grammar range and accuracy, they are assessed in your speaking test. So that's really important to use different grammatical structures. So, okay, why not? Let's use used to. Used to is really good, so I can use it.
yeah.
I used to argue with my sister. I used to argue with my mom when I was younger. Maybe I can say, I don't know, when I was in middle school, because I don't know, maybe we had some conflicts, or I don't know, different ideas on some topics, or for example some matters. But now, of course, no, and we can say there is no sibling rivalry, and I guess we get on really well. Okay, get it?
Yeah.
Okay, very good. So the next one, number 3. Okay, which member of your family you are closest to?
Of course, I get on with my sister really well, even though I didn't like her when she was younger, because she was used to
Yeah.
cry all the time. and I didn't like it. But because we are having the closest age gap in the family, so I can share with her like most of the time. So we have a really good relationship.
Yeah, very good. That was really good. Yeah, of course. And how to begin? You can say, I would have to say, I have to say my sister. So, yeah, we get along here. You can use one. We get along really well and just great. And I can talk about any different, actually, about my issues, my problems to my sister. So you can say that one really good one, and you use the word that was really good. Okay, and just here, I want to teach you a phrase that you can use. Close knit family. So what is the meaning of close-knit family? When family members have really good relationship, they support, they're really close to each other. So we say that they are a close-knit family. So you can say we are a close-knit family. So we are a close-knit family. It means we have a really close relationship. We support each other, we talk to each other. So close. And we get on or get along very well or just great. So this phrase can be usable here. Okay, tell me about, the time that you spend with your family. How much time do you spend with your family?
Well, for me, I didn't spend most of my time with my family because I'm a bit busy with school stuff at the moment. But I was still having time with my family just to have a bond together at the weekends,
Yeah.
probably. Yeah.
Okay, very good. Well, so here I'm busy. That's very good. I'm busy, but okay, this is IELTS, so you can also say I'm swamped. The first one. Okay, I'm swamped. That is I'm busy. And in addition to idioms that you can use. So swamped means very busy, but in addition, you can use idioms. The first one, nowadays I'm snowed under with my schoolwork. So I'm snowed under. I'm very busy. Nowadays, I have a lot on my plate. I have lots on my plate, especially at school. So it means I'm very busy. So you can say, so I can't. You can say, actually, I would like, but I can't. So here I can use would like and another grammatical stuff. So, and why not? Again, you can use this, in the past. Maybe we used to spend more time, but nowadays, especially now, I'm snowed under with my schoolwork so that I can't. So maybe, okay, if you spend time at a weekend or something like this, okay, uh, we can do some indoor activities together, like, I don't know, watching TV, indoor activities like watching TV and I don't know talking or something like this, or but we still have family gathering here, family gathering. That is, we get together, especially on special occasions. If it's birthday, so why not? Special occasions. So we still have family gathering on special occasions, like, birthday or some other events. So we can say, well, here I have idiom. I can use used to. It's your choice. I would like another grammatical structure that you can use. Family gathering, good phrase. And the one means you get together. Okay, and just this way you can make your answer. And Alex, just let me give you another word that you can use because you told me about your sister. So if you talk to someone who is really close to you, for example, your mom, your sister, and you can talk about everything. If you have any problem that you can't talk about with anyone, or for example, if you have secrets, you can say confide in. Okay, confide in. My sister is a person who I confide in. I confide in my sister because we are really close. I confide in my sister and I tell everything about my private life, my personal life to my sister. Okay, so this one, confiding, to tell and to talk about everything with someone. So maybe it can be some secrets or a matter that you can't talk about with anyone. Okay, so this is another word, a word that you can use. Wow. And tell me, Alex, when did you last have a family party? Do you remember? Just this is part one. Just one or two lines is enough.
No, I don't remember. My
Uh,
mom's just, yeah. I um like my family doesn't meet up a lot. Like we didn't use like family party to get along. We just like, I don't know, spending times together. It's just like watching a movie or something. So we didn't have some kind of family party.
yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so you can say that you rarely get together. So how to say? Here, first, we have two idioms that you can say. First, you said, I don't remember. That's okay. Why not? But if I were you, so you can say that, you know, uh, nothing springs to my mind. It means I don't remember nothing. So nothing springs to my mind actually. But if something springs to your mind, like, it appears suddenly, unexpectedly. It's something, something sprang to my mind. Suddenly I remember something. But when you say nothing, okay, nothing springs to my mind. I don't remember anything. I have nothing to say about it, okay? So, spring, just let me write, spring to mind. That is an idiom, means appears suddenly and unexpectedly. Nothing sprang to my mind, but actually, you want to say that we rarely. You can say actually we get together once in a blue moon. Another idiom and another word. We get together once in a blue moon. What it means? Once in a blue moon means very rarely. Very rarely. get together, you know this, we get together, okay? So you can use gathering, and you can also use this one, this verb, as a noun. So you can say, we have a get together. But here you need to use as a verb. Why? For example, when you talk about special occasion, like, I don't know, your birthday. Actually, it was my birthday and we had a get together, or we got together. Both forms are usable. But here we get together once in a blue moon, very rarely, because, you know, everyone actually is really busy and swamped with their work, so we don't have enough time to spend. So now you have two idioms and, of course, a good phrase to be used and make your answer. Okay?
Okay.
Well, so if you want to use get together as a noun, don't forget about using have. For example, last week we had a get together, or last week we got together as a verb, so you can use it. Clear?
Yeah.
Okay, and now let's keep going with part two. As you know, oh, let me erase the bird. Okay, so as you know, in part two, a cue card is given to you. You need to read it. You have your pencil, your paper. You can make some notes because you have 1 minute for preparation, to prepare. Okay?
Okay.
So, and after that, you will talk about 1 or 2 minutes. 1 or 2 minutes. Okay? That is really important to not to exceed, I'm sorry, not to exceed time limit, because you know that, for example, you will be interrupted if you talk more. But it's okay. It's really normal. Let me say something. Some candidates get nervous when something like this happens. For example, you're talking and examiner says, thank you. You say, what was that? It's okay. Just, you know, time limit. And there is no effect on your score, so don't worry about it. Just, you know, because you have actually mind 8 to 11, you know, something like 11 to 14 minutes, 11 to 14 minutes for the whole actually speaking section, like, you know, part one, part two, part three. So as you know, time is limited. So for part two, 1 or 2 minutes, that enough. It will be really easy. If you practice, you will know how to answer. A cue card is given. You need to check it and write. If you need some words, because you need to make your plan, how to answer this, you know, make your answer. And after that, start talking. For example, let me write. We're going to talk about describe a family celebration that you attended, and you should say where the celebration was held, why it was held, and what you did. For example, at the event, and explain what you enjoyed about celebration. Okay, so We have this cue card. Don't forget, you are not allowed to ask for paraphrase because you can already see your question. So nothing, just think if you want. Of course, you need to make some note. Okay, I'm thinking what words, what idiom can I use here? So let's write it on my paper if I need, so that when talking, if I'm stressed, I'm nervous, so I won't forget. Okay, you have 1 minute, Alex. Just think about it, and then we will make our response together.
Wait, well, like what if I I don't know, like the last time my family like celebration anything.
You can say it's been ages.
Like it's been like a really long time. Like we've been like
Yes,
there's
so it's
nothing
been,
happened,
yeah, it's been
and I
ages.
can't even remember. Like even my my cousin's birthday was like a year ago now. So
Okay, so it's okay. You can talk about this. So first, you want to say that it's a long time ago. So it's been ages. It's a long time ago. It's been ages. Okay, but so you can say one of the most memorable family events was, for example, was my cousin's birthday. Okay, so what happened? Tell me. Where this celebration was held, just all these parts should be included in your answer one by one. Okay, as you can see, all the time we have some WH questions: where, why, what, and we need to make our answers related to these WH questions. Okay, so tell me about your cousin's birthday party. Where, why, what?
well, it's what's held in my my grandparents' house, because we were there to celebrate her birthday, and she was also a newborn. So it was one of the really important celebrations that we could do. And I was just bring some flowers for my cousins, and I don't know what I enjoy at the celebration, but I think I was just kind of like happy because it's been an ages since me and my sister was the only like grandchild of my grandparents. So yeah, she was just another grandchild that our family have, and also I can have a nearby cousin so I can talk to. Yeah,
Yeah,
but I just remember that the age gap was like 17 years old, so I couldn't talk properly. But yeah, it's still very fun. Yeah.
yeah, right. And what you did at the event, so we need to know.
Well, just bring some flowers and then talk to my uncle, and we did have some party after that. Just eating,
Yeah,
basically.
yeah.
Yeah.
So delicious, delectable, maybe meals. So you ate. How about cake? Did you have a cake? Did you cut cake?
No, we don't have a cake, I think.
Okay, so there was no cake. Okay, and okay, tell me if I don't know, the house, or I don't know, the place was decorated with, I don't know, balloons or something like this.
Oh yeah, it's absolutely like got decorated with pink like themes and balloons.
Yeah, of course,
Yeah, I wouldn't
party.
even like it much because my most hated color was pink. So yeah,
Yeah.
it's still fun.
So your cousin was daughter, was a girl because of this, the colors. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, of course, some pinky things. Your mom, your mom can't stand. For example, you can say, my mom, this one is good. So let me say, you want to say you hate. Of course, there are different phrases, but can't stand. When you can't stand something, it means you hate it. So, but that was really good. So you could talk about it very well. Just let me maybe change it a bit. We can boost it maybe. Okay, so you can say that one of the most memorable family events was my cousin's birthday. It was actually a newborn birthday, so everyone was really delighted and, you know, like excited to have a new member in the family. So you can say this, and it was held in my grandparents' house. And you know, you can say the house was decorated with, I don't know, some pink balloons and I don't know, something like party pieces. So you can say, and of course, you know, I can say that my mom, you know, can't stand color pink, so it wasn't really exciting for my mom. So the house was, I'm trying to use passive to give more grammatical structure. So decorated with, I don't know, balloons and other pinky party pieces. Okay, and you know that everywhere was pink, and my mom can't stand pink, so I can't say it was really exciting to my mom. But we had some delectable meals, like delicious, delectable meals. So, and we actually could get together after a long time. So it was really enjoying. We could get together, and for a long time, me and my sister have been only grandchildren in the family. So it was really surprising and exciting to me, especially to me, to have a new cousin, and so that of course I can talk and I can hang out, I can spend time with. Of course, we have a big age gap, about 18 years. So maybe I have nothing to do, I have nothing to do and to talk about with my new cousin, but at least having a new member is really joyful, is really exciting, is really amazing. So amazing, exciting, perfect. So you can use all this, and uh, just because of work, maybe some, I don't know, everyone, as you talked before, so really busy, so we can spend time together. It was really a good time and an opportunity to have a good gathering, to have a get together with my extended family and spend time, and to have fun, spend time with each other. And just and I hope, I don't know, we can do this, something like the same event, and I don't know, gathering more and more. So just this, okay? But totally your answer was really good. Just maybe a few things that you can change and make it better. So this is about part 2, and just let's talk about part 3. Questions in part 3 are related to your cue card. So part 2 and part 3 are related to each other. So normally some questions, maybe 4 or 5 questions will be asked, and just they're a bit abstract. What it means, Do you remember I told you in part one, you answer the question directly. As in some questions are asked and you answer about you. But this one, this part is a bit abstract, means you have some questions that you need to answer generally about people, about society maybe. So you need to have a good introduction. Don't jump into the answer directly, straightly. So, for example, when we talk about family members and in what ways can people in a family be similar to each other, in what ways can people in a family be similar to each other, how you answer this question. This is part three, so pay attention, just have a good introduction and then answer.
Yeah.
Just in IELTS test here for part three, you don't have actually like part two. Actually, no time is given for thinking. Just if you want to think, you can say, actually, good question. Use some, I don't know, phrases like, a good question. Actually, I've never thought about it. Now you take time to think about it. So I've never thought about it, but of course, and both immediate and extended family members often have a lot of similarities. Give some examples. For example, I look like my mom. Appearance.
Um,
Yeah, my, for
yeah.
example, sister takes after my dad. So you can talk this way. But Alex, of course, we have no time to complete this part, but we have a lot of things about part three. So we need to keep going with this topic at the next session. But I want you to think about this question. So I will write this question for you so you will have it. I want you
Yeah.
to think about it and please make your response, answer, and send it to me. In what
Okay.
ways can people? And then at the next session, we will talk about this topic more and I will give you more alternatives for using in part three of your speech. Okay?
Yeah.
Well, so you have any questions related to this part? Something that you didn't get?
No.
Okay, very good. So time to go.
Yeah.
And thank you. Thank you so much. Have a great day. And
Yep.
of course, weekend. Enjoy your weekend and see you at the next session.
Okay. Thank you.
Yes. Goodbye.
Yeah. Bye.
Bye.